still takes me back. Thought it was done, but I guess it's never really over. Just because it's over doesn't.
Welcome to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from mystical Mount Shasta, California. Mystic Radio is brought to you by Freedom with Joy. If it's Friday or Sunday, it's Mystic Radio. And Robin and I want to welcome our listeners from all over the world to call the show today. It's your calls and questions that make our live call-in show so intriguing. So if you have a metaphysical question for Robin or a life question for me, the toll-free number is 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Call us now. Get in the queue. Talk to Robin. Talk to me. And we want to welcome all the listeners who have just come over from the Manson Mitchell program. We welcome you, and we hope you will be enjoying us here on Mystic Radio today. Listen, call in, get your free readings, and I'm going to send it over to my dear wife, Robin.
This is Robin Alexis. Welcome to our new time on Fridays at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Mystic Radio has been on Alternative Talk KKNW for 15 years, and we've always had the intention to assist people to know, trust, and act upon their own intuition. And that's true whether it's the radio show or a private session or anything else with us. It's all about you gaining your own self-empowerment. But now we're offering a different version of Mystic Radio. Now you can call in for free and ask myself or Bob a question. As you loyal listeners of Mystic Radio know, Mystic Radio is an experience, not an explanation, meaning it's going to be what it is based on who calls in and asks what they do. So you can request a healing, you can call in and ask me about your past lives, or any question that you would ask any psychic. If you have more confusion about what you might want to call in and ask me about, you can go to my website, robinalexis.com, and there is information there about my skill set, which is quite diverse. And then you can call into Mystic Radio with your one fine-tuned question of the week. Now, what can you ask Bob? He's had incredible business career. He's running radio stations on the West Coast, and he has had many relationships before we got together, and we've lived together for 23 years. So call him up and ask him a question. What did he learn? Bob?
Women, do you want to know how guys think and how to better get along with us? Men, do you want to know how to get along better with the women in your life and how to have a good relationship? Got a question? We are sharing our wisdom. We are here and ready to take your calls. So if you have a metaphysical question for Robin or a life question for me, the toll-free number is 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Call us now. Get in the queue. Talk to Robin. Talk to me. And when you call in, or if you're on hold, you have one question to ask Robin or myself, so make it a good one. And are you ready for your healing experiences? Call us now. 888-298-5569 is the toll-free number, and locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. We have a great show for you coming up with our courageous callers. Now, callers, please take your phone off speaker and turn off your radio or computer before you get on the call with Robin or myself. I'm going to play the gong to open the show and clear the energy for the show today, and then we will get to your questions. How many gongs?
3.
Clearing the energy for the show. I'm going to give the phone numbers out one more time. The phone numbers to speak to us today, toll free 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Give us a call, and you can talk to us today. And we're going to take our first caller, who is Mary from Gig Harbor, Washington. Hi, Mary. This is Bob and Robin on Mystic Radio, and you're on with your questions.
Hi there. This question is for Robin, and I had called in. It's actually kind of a two-part question, but I had called in earlier, and I had some thick, dark blood, and you said that I could call back and just see if that was cleared. The second part of my question is I just had a cousin pass, and I'm just wondering if you see her and if how that if she's okay or that if she crossed over or what that is.
Yeah. So what's your cousin's name?
Jean.
Jean. Okay. So I'm definitely seeing someone, and now I know her name is Jean. And Jean is sort of wringing her hands a little bit, and she's saying she doesn't know what to say. It doesn't feel like she's... Well, she says she's not comfortable being dead. She's not comfortable with the process. She's a little indecisive about where exactly she wants to bring herself in this next phase of her existence. So what I'm going to do is just ask that whoever could be her guides and guardian angels, her masters and ascended masters for where she is right now, that they go, okay, there are a group of beings who are going to her. And now she's kind of waving like, thank you. So she's going to sort some things out. And when my mom died, she went someplace I'd never heard about before. My mother went to a place called Mischief School. And I said to my mom when she died, what is Mischief School? And she said, it's someone who does things and they know that they're not quite right, but they don't really cause a lot of harm. But, so it's sort of a lightweight karmic school, I guess you could say. So that was the first place she went, was a place called Mischief School. Not that Jean's going there. I just, for some reason, thought of my mom and where she went right after she crossed over. So in terms of your blood, I'm going to imagine that I'm holding just a little drop of your blood in the palm of my left hand. And for anyone listening, I can also utilize medical intuitive skills, which doesn't mean you shouldn't see a doctor, but this is what I see at the level I do. And what I'm seeing in that droplet of blood is a lot of light. And when I say light, I mean white light. And not that it's off balance. It feels like there's an energy healing kind of in that drop. And so let's put it back into your blood system, and let's just see if it's flowing through your entire circulatory system. And I'm getting that it is. So how do you feel?
Honestly, I don't feel any different. So are you saying that light was put into it and now you put that light into me? Is that what...
Yeah, and it looks really good.
Oh, okay. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Okay, good. I was a little concerned about the blood being thick and dark and whatever else, so...
Yeah, none of us want our blood to not be flowing. We don't want it to look like oil that hasn't been changed in a car for a long time. We want it to flow and be filled with light and grace and ease and all kinds of good and interesting things. Yeah, I'm actually getting that you're getting some light codes in there that I would refer to as longevity codes. And so that's a really nice up-leveling experience. And Jean, again, is waving to you and saying thank you because she didn't know where to go from here. It's like, so that was pretty interesting for her and for you and for the fact that not all of us go to the same place when we cross over. It's based on, just like it is based on when we're in a human body. What do we choose? Where are we at? So that was a very interesting thing for you and Jean to share. So Mary, is there anything else that's coming to mind around these two things that you want to talk about?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well then I have a question for you. Did Jean have a pet?
We weren't as super close towards the end there, so I don't know.
Okay, because
I can't. I'm not sure.
Okay, well, it feels like there is a pet somewhere that's kind of wondering where she is, and it could be even like a neighbor's dog or something of that nature. But let's just all of us who are listening understand that animals grieve too, and there appears to be a pet that is missing Jean. And let's see if we can help that pet understand that Jean is in spirit form and won't necessarily be scratching behind the ears anymore. So Mary, thank you so much for your call and keep up the good work. You're looking fine.
Well, thank you so much, Robin. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
If you have a metaphysical question for Robin Alexis or a life question for me, the toll-free number is 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 3735527. Call us now. Get in the queue. Talk to Robin. Talk to Bob. And our next caller is Cassandra from Los Angeles, who's looking for some healing from either Bob or Robin. Hi, Cassandra. Welcome to Mystic Radio.
Hi, Robin. I'm asking a question. Since I can't, change the way somebody thinks, either negatively, how do I protect myself from their negative energy and from their negative thinking, that it doesn't affect me physically or mentally?
Well, the strongest way to do that is to get a nice, strong aura. When our aura is strong, it's like having a nice, strong immune system. You can be exposed to something, but it doesn't pierce through or actually make you energetically ill. Now, when I look at you, I do see that you have some energy that's corded through you, that has gotten through your aura. And I think the belief system that allowed for the aura to be pierced like that, and it's probably true for a lot of us, is that when we are around someone, and probably someone that we really care about, we sometimes kind of overextend our energy, and when we do that, it's sort of like stretching an elastic band too much, and then it snaps, and then you have an opening, and then something that might have been bothering the other person can also move into your field. I call that like a psychic virus, because it's able to jump from one aura penetration into another. So let's get you to, first of all, be able to configure or reconfigure your energetic system so that your aura is impermeable from any other energy, so that it's just protecting you. There you go. That's better right there. Now, as that's getting stronger, we're going to call in the violet flame to move inside of your body and to transmute the energy that got into you from the other individual. And boy, that's pretty sticky stuff. Once it starts getting in, it feels like when it first comes through, it comes through like maybe like a foot or so in front of like the chest breast area, and then it looks like it moves up into your head and starts driving you crazy, almost like there's bing boom 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 going back and forth in your head. And so let's just see if we can remove all of that energy patterning. And let's put all of that, as it's coming out, the part that's not being transformed, some of it's being extracted. Let's imagine that you have like a bowl to your right that's, let's make it a selenite bowl. And let's just take all that psychic surgery frequency that we're taking out and put it in the selenite bowl. And then let's let the angel who's holding that selenite bowl take it away. And then as your energy is releasing things that are out of alignment with you, and the violet flame is continuing to cleanse you out. There we go. That's very good. Let's also look at the midline energy. That's where your life force from your divine being can come down through your body, and it goes into each and every one of your chakras. And you want all of your chakras to be nice and strong and working really, really well together, including having a strong aura. There you go. That's better. Now, the other thing, well, before I keep going, do you feel any different?
Oh, yes. I could see a vision of that stuff looking like it was green.
Okay. That's pretty common, actually. When I see sort of a mind control program, it has like a slimy green color. All right. So the other thing with you is you look a little ungrounded. Have your feet been bothering you?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. And is it the bottoms of your feet?
The bottom, yeah.
Okay, so the bottoms of our feet is where all of the nerve endings end in our body. So if someone's been getting on your nerves and has, energetically pierced through the aura and, gotten this other wonky stuff in you, sometimes the feet can be bothersome, and then we feel off balance and almost lumbering around, and we lose our connection in a healthy way to Mother Earth. And so let's see if we can kind of release and calm down your nervous system, and then have it go ahead and align back in with your grounding cords, because your grounding system actually is really good. You've got great joey tap roots, but you just have lost connection. There you go. That's better. I can feel you reconnecting to that energy. And what's interesting with you too, Cassandra, I am seeing that those same beautiful lights that I saw in Mary's bloodline, I'm starting to see them come in your bloodline. And again, I would refer to these as the longevity codes. And there you go. Wow, you're starting to look a lot better to me. How are you feeling?
Much better.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right. So across the chest area, I'm feeling some grief in there, and it feels like grief that you haven't been able to get to what you wanted to get to, but also grief that things like aren't just going the way you wanted them to. So it's even one thing if you feel the grief like something's not done, but there's also grief of, oh my goodness, am I going to have enough time or energy to get something done? And then in that field, it feels like there's some other things that are interfering for you to be productive. Is that accurate?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So let's see what we're going to do around that. I'm wondering if that's your energy or someone else's. That feels like it's someone else's energy.
Well, I'm just wondering, I think you had a visitor from across the ocean recently.
Yes. Yes.
Does that, maybe that's some of the energy that you're picking up, Robin?
Is that the grief there, Cassandra?
Well, it's the grief of the loss of them.
Okay.
You know, that they're so far away.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
And they are in Ireland, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So let's go ahead and honor that grief and the grief of, there you go. Now you're moving energy. So what I just did too is I connected it in with Marilyn Monroe's grief. Marilyn Monroe, needs you to finish what she started. And so when she starts connecting in with you, we need to move it into a field of trusting that no one's going to get hurt and that there's going to be enough time and energy and resources to get the message across. There you go. You're looking better now. What are you feeling now?
So much better. Absolutely better. What do I do with the little bowl that the angel is holding? I can see it very vividly.
Okay, so maybe you could receive it as a gift.
Oh, but that was the negative energy.
Oh, the bowl you said. Okay. Yeah, you don't want that. Well, actually, ask the angel if she's transformed that negative energy into something that's useful. Did she recycle it?
Wow. Thank you. Beautiful.
Yeah, there we go. Wow, talk about recycling. That's amazing.
Let's mention that Cassandra is a Marilyn Monroe impersonator. I don't think we mentioned
Tribute
that.
artist.
Yes.
Tribute artist.
So that's why the Marilyn Monroe energy comes up.
And all proceeds of the album are going to Children's Hospital Los Angeles and the Hollywood Museum.
That is so exciting, Cassandra. All right. Before we go to break, do you want to just sing something really quick on the spot? Can you do that?
Let me see. What could I sing? Let's see. Something. Let me see.
Why don't we save that for another day when you can prepare a little bit?
Okay.
I know we put you on the spot.
Yeah.
I know you have to do a little preparation. And maybe we can have you back on another show to do a little singing.
Thank you ever so. Thank you.
Oh, there it is. There must be somebody's birthday out there. You could sing happy birthday. Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, you beautiful people. Happy birthday to you. Mwah!
Mwah. Thank you so much,
Thank
Cassandra.
you, Cassandra. Thank you, Marilyn, for coming through, Cassandra. Thank you. Hey, do you have a metaphysical question for Robin or a life question for me? The toll-free number is 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 888-373-5527. We will be back after these messages with more of your calls. Call us, get in the queue, talk to us. This is Mystic Radio.
Guess it's never really over. Just because it's over doesn't mean it's really over.
Mystic medium and metaphysical mother Robin Alexis is once again inviting you to schedule your personal one-on-one phone sessions with her. Robin offers you her expertise with a psychology background and her acclaimed metaphysical skills. She's a Reiki master and has been in private practice assisting people to figure out their life concerns for over 30 years. Whether you've just heard about her or like thousands of others who've worked with her on Mystic Radio and in personal readings, you know a session with Robin Alexis can change your life. Robin has a profound skill set that includes past life readings and being a medium who speaks with family, friends, and pets who've transitioned. Robin is also an adept medical intuitive whose abilities range from being able to balance your chakras and energy systems to having a special gift of helping mothers to become pregnant when nothing else has worked. Mystic Robin Alexis can assist you to feel the power of your own mind, your own heart, and your own ability to create the life you deserve. Schedule your sessions with Robin now in the Mystic Store at robinalexis.com. That's robinalexis.com or call 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499. Call, schedule your appointment, and change your life now.
When is the last time that you felt joy-filled and free in your own body, mind, and emotions? That energy of joy in you is what I assist you to reset and restore. I'm Joy Air, and my company is Freedom with Joy, and I sponsor Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. What is Freedom with Joy? I assist people to get rid of their baggage without having to analyze or relive it. It's just gone, and you get your life back. Joy is an energy, and everything in the world has energy. Our bodies are no exception. When you have emotional baggage from the past, it blocks you from living your full life of love and joy. I'm a certified practitioner of Dr. Bradley Nelson's energy healing modalities, the emotion code, and the body code. This work quite often produces marvelous results and wonderful benefits, so you can be free to live in abundant health, love, and happiness. These tools are not meant to replace any medical treatment, but if your body or mind is feeling heavy instead of joy-filled, let me assist you to relieve your burdens and lighten your spirit. Openings for new clients are filling up, so grab this opportunity to schedule a session with me. Call now to schedule your appointment for a free discovery call. 360-582-6595. That's 360-582-6595. You too could experience freedom with joy.
I am Robin Alexis. I write books because I am so concerned about what is going on in the world today. I cannot stay idle and do nothing while children are being murdered in their schools and homes. I feel each of us can make a difference by choosing love as the energy behind our everyday decisions. When 51% of an energy goes in one direction, the other 49% has to follow. I've written 3 books: Spirit Lady, The Gift of Robin Song, Raising Humanity, Why We All Must Remember, and the book for everybody, Donkeys, Humans, Butterflies, and Guns. Choose love, and please read my books. You matter more than you realize. Go to Amazon.com and search Robin Alexis to find these books. And thank you so much for choosing love.
Alternative Talk 1150, here to uplift your day.
2 years and just like that.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from Mystical, Mount Shasta, California. If it's Friday or Sunday, it's Mystic Radio.
And I look forward to you scheduling your one-on-one private phone sessions with me. You can do that by calling Bob at 530-859-2499, or when you visit robinalexis.com, you can book your session in the Mystic Store. You can also use the 3 free Reiki healing portals that are there. They've been there since 2008. They're very powerful, and people use them for all kinds of things, from the birthing room to the hospice area. So please take advantage of those. Bob?
If you have a metaphysical question for Robin or a life question for me, the toll-free number is 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, the phone number is 425-373-5527. Call us now. Let's get back to our callers, and we have Linda calling from Illinois. Good morning or good afternoon, Linda. This is Mystic Radio, and you are on with Bob and Robin.
Hello, hello. So my question is, can I let go of menopause energy?
Well, I like that question. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So let's take a look at that. And let's see, is this menopause energy around you? Is it yours, someone else's, or a combination? And the first thing I'm getting is it's a combination. So that tells us that we need to clear you. So with the authority vested within us by Mother, Father, God, we command any of the vibration of menopause energy that is not in alignment with Linda's higher self in this time and space to be released, wiped off clean, sent back to source, null and void of all information, instructing those beings of universal law and calling upon higher consciousness to send forgiveness now. With the authority vested within us by Mother, Father, God, we command any of the vibration of menopause that is not in alignment with Linda's higher self in this time and space be released, wiped off clean, sent back to source, null and void of all information, instructing those beings of universal law and calling upon higher consciousness to send forgiveness now. With the authority vested within us by Mother, Father, God, I command any of the energy of menopause that is out of alignment with Linda's higher self in this time and space be released, wiped off clean, sent back to source, null and void of all information, instructing those beings of universal law and calling upon higher consciousness to send forgiveness. I call forth for Linda's higher self, her guides and guardian angels, her masters and ascended masters, her overlighting divas, especially the one overlighting diva of her health, and her body elemental, and any other beings known or unknown in this language or in any other who are here with the highest and holiest energy to create the most benevolent outcomes in all ways for Linda, but specifically with the frequencies of what we humans call menopause. Okay, so I'm going into your second chakra. And in the second chakra, there is some energy that is programmed to think that it's supposed to move into menopause. And so I'm going to call in Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael, and Archangel Uriel. And I'm going to call in your quantum body second chakra. And let's have those three beings clear out the second chakra that presently is in your body, programmed to go into menopause, and let's ask for the quantum body system to be reinstated back into your body. There you go, right there. Can you feel that at all, Linda? Just say yes or no.
I'm feeling happy right now. Yes.
Okay, so let's go ahead and that's the vibration of happy. Actually, I can feel it now also. Let's just let it come through from the quantum body down into your physical body and reset that second chakra. And I'm going to move to the etheric hormones that go into that second chakra, and let's see what they look like. And they also need to be reset, so I'm going to go up to your liver and ask that your liver also remember that in the original template, the liver was meant to produce the hormones for longevity. And there you go. I can feel you resetting that too. Can you feel that, Linda? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. So maybe you can imagine it then. Imagine that your liver is not just like holding all kind of toxic stuff, but rather it's reset into producing etheric hormones for your system that will allow you to experience age with grace and not necessarily how anyone else would interpret it. It's very unique to your, there you go, that's better. Okay, so I'm going to keep scanning. I'm scanning now on the left side of your body, the entire left side of your body, and there's some energy that's kind of tight there. And when I'm looking at your central meridian, that energy looks a little tight as well. And then the right side, it looks good, but it's also kind of locked in because it doesn't have that mobility that it needs. So I'm going to keep looking around here to see what we need to invoke for your system to be recalibrated. I'm going up to the top of your head, and there we go, right there. I can feel something shifting around and bringing it down through your brain, bringing back down through your body, going back down into that second chakra, looking at the etheric hormones again. Those are better, but I'm going to step back again. I'm going to look at something called the cosmic orbit. So about in front of the navel, we're going to go down the body, down around the perineum, up around to the kidneys, up the back of the neck, across the top of the head, the forehead, down to the throat, back down to the belly button area, and there you go. That's opening up some energy for you. So you had some stagnated energy in there as well. Now that is loosening up the left side of your body. And then let's see if we can get the right side. Yep, there you go. You can feel the cerebral spinal fluid starting to gently rock and rotate a bit here. And then there's some old emotional belief systems in here. These are coming up from the subconscious mind where, you know, when we were little, we would see women age a certain way, and we would assume that that's how we were going to age, and that's not the case. Science tells us now with consciousness, we can change our DNA, we can change the epigenetics, and there you go. Your energy's shifting around quite a bit now. And how are you feeling now, if you could describe it? If you can't, that's fine. Just tell me that, too.
Tingly on the left side, tingly now on the right side, hot, but good.
Okay.
And happy.
Good and happy. All right, so I'm going to step out. This time I'm going to go behind your back area, and I'm going to go to what I call the assemblage point. That's an energy organ about 18 inches behind the heart. And we want to change the baseline information in the assemblage point so that it understands you don't want to run the genetics of menopause, you don't want to run collective consciousness of menopause, you don't want any of that energy to backwash into your own individual consciousness and your own decisions to recreate, regestate, and rebirth your own body. You want to have in your assemblage point the baseline that you can command with the authority vested within you by Mother, Father, God, what your experience is going to be. And then as that happens, I want to send this energy up through the emotional body, up to the divine body, and then bring the energy back down through the ascended heart and then into the earth, and ask the causal body to produce the frequencies that are in alignment with what you just stated is the baseline in your assemblage point. There you go, right there. Can you feel that at all, Linda?
Yeah.
Okay. So I know for people listening, these might be new terms that you haven't heard before, and it's really not important for you to know the terms. It's kind of like when you go and get your car fixed. You don't ask the mechanic everything unless you want to learn everything about a car. I happen to use verbal energy technology, and all you need to do is, if it resonates to you, that you want to claim how your body functions, whether it's menopause or something else, we do have the right to do that. We have to give ourselves permission and then allow for the energetics to respond to our command. And there we go. I can feel your energy getting even better, Linda. And actually now my aura is starting to shift. So I don't know if Bob's feeling anything, I mean, he certainly wouldn't be a menopausal dude, but hey,
Hey, energy's energy.
Energy's energy, and I think
Linda's energy's good, yours is better, and that helps me too.
Well, there you go. And that is an interesting thing that Bob said, because I was just reading about quantum physics today, and it said that even the way that we breathe, science has shown that it can affect a star way out in the universe. That is how important it is that we recognize that we all matter. Science is really catching up to spiritual energy technology and being able to teach us that quantum physics really is true, that we really are all one, and every way that we act is affecting one another.
And we have the power.
Yes.
To change what is going on with our thoughts.
That's
and the
right.
way we are. If we can do that, if humans can do that.
So Linda, holding the template is the key, because there's, all of us need to remember how to do it and to give ourselves permission to do it. So if you find yourself slipping into some sort of menopausal discomfort, just pause and ask yourself, is this my energy, someone else's, or a combination? If it's not yours, then you want to give it back to whence it came. And you want to claim your own energy and send it up through your emotional body, to your divine body, to your ascended heart, to the causal body, recorrect it, and then step into your own regenerated frequencies.
And we have that prayer. If anybody's interested in clearing their own energy, it's really easy. You can do it in 2 minutes a day. Give me an email. And ask for that beautiful prayer that clears your energy. It's real simple to do. You can do it for yourself. You can do it for other people. And it clears the energy and sends it back to source and clears out your whole system.
And that would be Bob at robinalexis.com.
Yes.
So, Linda, this was a really fun reading. I hope you call in so that we can all learn how to reconceive ourselves. We all have creator cells. Let's take command of them. Thank you so much, Linda.
Thank you, Linda. If you have a metaphysical question for Robin or a life question for me, the toll-free number is 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Call us now. Get in the queue. Talk to Robin before the show's over. And we have one more segment to go. This is Mystic Radio.
It's done, but I guess it's never really over. Just because it's over doesn't mean it's really over.
What is an intuitive life coach? A professional who can help you access your intuition and use intuition to improve your life. Robin Alexis has been assisting people to know, trust, and act upon their own intuitive knowing for over 25 years. She's discovered that getting a past life reading is one of the best ways to connect with your own intuition. Why? Because intuition comes from the soul collective memory of all your past lives, not just what you experienced in one lifetime. Robin Alexis is one of the premier past life readers on the planet today. Set your goal now to let Robin Alexis read your past lives. It will enhance your intuitive knowing. Don't let another year go by that you ignore this gift from within yourself. Call Bob at 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499 to schedule or purchase your session in the Mystic Store at robinalexis.com. That's robinalexis.com. If your intuition is nudging you to schedule a past life reading with Robin Alexis, don't wait. Do it now.
When is the last time that you felt joy-filled and free in your own body, mind, and emotions? That energy of joy in you is what I assist you to reset and restore. I'm Joy Air, and my company is Freedom with Joy. And I sponsor Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. What is Freedom with Joy? I assist people to get rid of their baggage without having to analyze or relive it. It's just gone, and you get your life back. Joy is an energy, and everything in the world has energy. Our bodies are no exception. When you have emotional baggage from the past, it blocks you from living your full life of love and joy. I'm a certified practitioner of Dr. Bradley Nelson's energy healing modalities, the emotion code and the body code. This work quite often produces marvelous results and wonderful benefits, so you can be free to live in abundant health, love, and happiness. These tools are not meant to replace any medical treatment, but if your body or mind is feeling heavy instead of joy-filled, let me assist you to relieve your burdens and lighten your spirit. Openings for new clients are filling up, so grab this opportunity to schedule a session with me. Call now to schedule your appointment for a free discovery call. 360-582-6595. That's 360-582-6595. You too could experience freedom with joy.
Wanting to get wrapped up in a good book, but just don't have the time to sit down and enjoy reading? Robin Alexis now has her book, Spirit Lady, The Gift of Robin Song, available as an audiobook. Listen along to Robin's extraordinary experiences that led her to become the metaphysical mother she is today. You can find Robin Alexis's book, Spirit Lady, The Gift of Robin Song, on Amazon, Audible, and iTunes.
Don't let that herd mentality lead you off a cliff. We support thinking for yourself on Alternative Talk 1150.
2 years and just like that.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from Mystical, Mount Shasta, California. If it's Friday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio.
And remember, you can call and book a full Reiki week with me. You can call Bob to book that at 530-859-2499. I'm also available for one-on-one phone sessions. You can book those at robinalexis.com in the Mystic Store, or you can also call Bob for those too at 530-859-2499. And if you're at the website, please read the blogs. They're kind of a trip. And please use the Reiki healing portals. I'm sure you will enjoy them. I do, and I'm the one who created them. So it's pretty wild, actually, to turn on the Reiki healing portals on my website and receive a healing to myself. So if it works for me, it's going to work for you. Bob?
If you have a metaphysical question for Robin or a life question for me, the toll-free number is 888-298-5569, and locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. We're going to get back to our callers, and we've got Stella from Monterey, and I'm sure that's California. Hi, Stella. Welcome to Mystic Radio. You're on with Robin Alexis.
Hola. It's Maricela.
Oh, okay.
It's all good, though. I was calling if you could help me with stopping abuse from, like, I suffered domestic violence, and I separated, and it's ongoing, and I really want justice, or at least the abuse to stop.
Well, I certainly respect you. I know how hard it is to get out of domestic violence situations. And one of the things that I discovered is that I could leave relationships that were abusive, and I would somehow get myself into another one that was like that. And so I began to recognize, as it sounds like you are, that, what is it in our own energy that seems to invite that sort of abuse? Because we don't want it consciously, but somehow it keeps happening. So this is great that you're calling in to see if we can track it. So the first thing that's coming up for you is past life issues are presenting. And I'm hearing karmic pattern is presenting. And whenever something is past life issue or a karmic pattern, it makes it even more difficult to shapeshift, because it's something that's been habituated in our soul frequency. And so I'm looking to see, okay, so where we're going to go first, I think it's your preconception karmic boardroom. Yes, okay. So what this means is we're going to go with your higher self to your preconception to find out, is it in this lifetime that you're choosing to stop the karmic pattern of experiencing domestic violence? And instantly I'm getting a yes. And let's see if the person that you're dealing with right now is the individual who, the karmic board, Archangel Michael, has brought in to sit across the table from you to be the person that you would practice that with, if you will, that you would null and void it out. And I'm getting a big shake of the head no. So let's have Archangel Michael bring that being, person, human, whoever it is that's bothering you right now. Let's just get them right out of your karmic boardroom and bring in, okay, so this actually would be a future person. So are you presently in another relationship?
No.
Okay, so this person that's coming in is someone that your future higher self is bringing in, who is the one that you will practice not being in abuse with, okay? So what that means is that this is the end of the road here with what you're going on right now, that in the future when you have a relationship, it's not going to be perpetuated. You already agreed before you even came in that you were going to clear this entire system. So let's see if we're going to stay in this room to finish this clearing, and we are. And it's interesting for how the approach that's being shown here is in all of your incarnations, since you were ever in human form, whether you were male and being abused for whatever reason, or female being abused or for whatever reason, you're calling all that up and you're nulling and voiding it out, meaning that whether you incarnate ever again as male or female, you are saying, I will no longer experience being abused. It's just going to be removed. You've had enough of it and you don't want it anymore. And so you are already nulling and voiding out, putting your name on the document that says, had enough of this, don't want it anymore, ever. And you're getting the entire frequency taken out of your field. Now you are handing it over to that document over to someone, and it appears to be the head of the karmic board, which I've never heard that terminology before, but that is the person, or being rather, that you're handing this soul contract over to, that you really want this thing over with. And he's bringing it, and when I say he's, because the being looks to be male, is bringing it to a different place to burn it than I've seen before. Usually it just stays right in that room and it gets burnt. But in this case, it's something that's burning it in each one of your preconception rooms of ever any of your incarnations. So it's just removing it from your, not only Akashic records, meaning your soul memory systems, but it's also clearing it out of the genetic system. There you go. Now you're starting to make some progress. The energy's moving along very nicely. So what you decided to do, evidently, was not only clear it for yourself in terms of a soul, but you wanted to make sure that if you ever incarnate again, you will not come into a body that's in a family lineage that has participated in that sort of thing. So you really, really want to be done with this. And there you go, your energy shifting again. Now the place where the shift is coming in your body first is actually in your thighs. And that's where we have our relationship to our fathers energetically, is in the thighs. And so that's where I'm seeing the lightness coming in first, is cleaning that vibrational frequency out. Then it is going to your second chakra, and that would be the female genitalia. There you go, that's clearing. And actually now it's moving into your lifetimes as male, and then it's moving up to your heart. And in your heart, obviously you would have a lot of broken heart energy in here because you would trust people and they would violate your trust. And so we need to bring in some healing for all of this as well, so that you don't have any divine feminine fractured heart lines or divine masculine fractured heart lines in your heart. There you go, that's much better. And let's get your heart to vibrate at sacred union frequency in there. And then we're going to move up to your throat chakra. And in your throat chakra, I'm seeing a lot of pain. It feels like you've literally been choked. And we need to get that trauma memory out of your throat. And there we go. I'm seeing some sexual abuse here as well. So we're going to take a little bit more time here. I may sound out the discomfort that I see in your throat area, because what's happening, the reason why I'm doing this all in this preconception room is A, I'm guided to do it, but B, you don't want to have like wounds in your soul that then create a pattern in your body or your system that perpetuate abuse. And so we want to, in this preconception situation, heal your energy completely so there's no trauma memories in here anymore. There you go. Now the energy's starting to shift. So I think you needed me to explain that a little bit more to you. Okay, now I'm seeing your intelligence and your wisdom. I'm seeing how stealth you are. I'm seeing you've learned a lot about how to take care of yourself. And here you go. Your energy's getting stronger. And let me know if you can feel any of this.
I can.
Good. Okay, then I'm going to just stay on the roll that I'm on. And I'm going to come up into your physical eyes and then go to the nerves in your head that monitor and kind of control the vision. And let's get all that really toned up so that your intuition can see in 3D. Is someone going to, be good for your match or not, so that you don't have to waste any time getting into a situation that you then have to go into reverse. And then let's coordinate that with your third eye so your clairvoyant ability is nice and strong. And there you go. Beautiful. Oh, I could work with you all day. Okay, maybe you can call into the show again and I can follow up with you, but that's as much as I can do right now. Calling in the goddess Mott for justice, and thank you for your call.
Thanks for the call, Maricela. This is Mystic Radio, and we'll be back after these messages.
2 years and just like that, my head still takes me back. Thought it was done, but I guess it's...
Mystic medium and metaphysical mother Robin Alexis is once again inviting you to schedule your personal one-on-one phone sessions with her. Robin offers you her expertise with a psychology background and her acclaimed metaphysical skills. She's a Reiki master and has been in private practice assisting people to figure out their life concerns for over 30 years. Whether you've just heard about her or like thousands of others who've worked with her on Mystic Radio and in personal readings, you know a session with Robin Alexis can change your life. Robin has a profound skill set that includes past life readings and being a medium who speaks with family, friends, and pets who've transitioned. Robin is also an adept medical intuitive whose abilities range from being able to balance your chakras and energy systems to having a special gift of helping mothers to become pregnant when nothing else has worked. Mystic Robin Alexis can assist you to feel the power of your own mind, your own heart, and your own ability to create the life you deserve. Schedule your sessions with Robin now in the Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com. That's RobinAlexis.com, or call 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499. Call, schedule your appointment, and change your life now.
When is the last time that you felt joy-filled and free in your own body, mind, and emotions? That energy of joy in you is what I assist you to reset and restore. I'm Joy Air, and my company is Freedom with Joy. And I sponsor Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. What is Freedom with Joy? I assist people to get rid of their baggage without having to analyze or relive it. It's just gone, and you get your life back. Joy is an energy, and everything in the world has energy. Our bodies are no exception. When you have emotional baggage from the past, it blocks you from living your full life of love and joy. I'm a certified practitioner of Dr. Bradley Nelson's energy healing modalities, the emotion code and the body code. This work quite often produces marvelous results and wonderful benefits, so you can be free to live in abundant health, love, and happiness. These tools are not meant to replace any medical treatment, but if your body or mind is feeling heavy instead of joy-filled, let me assist you to relieve your burdens and lighten your spirit. Openings for new clients are filling up, so grab this opportunity to schedule a session with me. Call now to schedule your appointment for a free discovery call. 360-582-6595. That's 360-582-6595. You too could experience freedom with joy.
Audiobooks are a great way for us to take along our favorite stories as we go about our busy lives. And now you can download Robin Alexis's latest audiobook, Spirit Lady, The Gift of Robin Song, and hear about Robin's struggle to trust her own soul's wisdom and let it inspire you to do the same. Go to Amazon, Audible, or iTunes and download Spirit Lady, The Gift of Robin Song today.
Alternative Talk, 1150 on AM, 98.9 HD3 on HD, 1150kknw.com on the web.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from Mystical, Mount Shasta, California. If it's Friday or Sunday, it's Mystic Radio.
And you just heard about my book, Spirit Lady, The Gift of Robin Song. It is a paranormal romance based on true life events in my life, learning how to get out of a domestic violence situation. I've been raped by a doctor, so hey, I got some help for you. If you're out there and you want some help getting out of a bad situation, you might want to call for a session and I can help you out. Or for any other reason, you can call Bob at 530-859-2499 and we can get you scheduled. Bob?
Thanks to all our wonderful callers today. You make this show what it is. And thanks to Nathan back in the studio flying this bus for us today here at Mystic Radio from Mystical Mount Shasta. We will see you next week right here on Mystic Radio every Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We are closing the Sacred Hour of Healing with Robin Alexis on Mystic Radio today. Mystic Radio has been brought to you by Freedom with Joy.
Because it's over doesn't mean it's really